In today's video, we will begin solving inequalities, and we still have to produce graphs of our solutions. Now, one nice thing I'm going to point out real fast about the software that I use, the solution is always going to be somewhere on the given number line. So if you solve a problem and the number you get is not somewhere on the number line provided for the problem, it's a real fast indicator that something is not right, and you should double check your math. So let's talk about solving. Number 15, we have 4 is less than b minus negative 7. This problem needs rewritten because it has minus negative in it. So remember, you've heard me say this several times this year, b minus negative 7. Anytime minus and negative are right beside each other when you say something out loud, we can replace the entire minus negative phrase with plus. So instead of b minus negative 7, it becomes b plus 7. Now, this is a one-step inequality. How do we solve it? We have to subtract 7 from each side. That gets us negative 3 is less than b. As from the previous lesson, I don't really like trying to do a graph when the variable's on the right side of the inequality. So we're just going to spin the whole thing around. Write the b first, flip the inequality symbol so it still opens towards b and points at negative 3, and negative 3 on the right side. b is greater than negative 3. Negative 3 is on our number line, so that's good. Greater than negative 3 is an open circle at 3 and an arrow to the right. We do have to not just solve, but also graph the inequality. It is a requirement. Solve and graph. For number 16, we have n plus 6 is greater than or equal to 22. We don't need to rewrite this to change anything. I'm just copying it because I don't want to try to do work through the number line. We're trying to remove a positive 6, so we're going to subtract 6 from each side to get n is greater than or equal to 16. 16's on our number line, so we are good. We're going to put a circle at 16. We will fill it in because it is greater than or equal to, and a greater than inequality puts its arrow to the right. Number 17, we have negative 8 is less than or equal to n minus 19. We're going to add 19 to both sides in order to solve this inequality. And negative 8 plus 19 is positive 11. Now you'll notice I'm spending less time talking about how I'm getting these arithmetic facts, that negative 8 plus 19 is positive 11. Now, as I've mentioned before, these videos are being recorded in summer. But if I had to guess, I would say it's probably late October, maybe November, the point we're doing this. Maybe even December. You should be fairly comfortable with positive and negative number work by now. So I am going to start going through things just a little bit faster with a little bit less description of some of the more basic concepts. If you're still having issues, you can always go back and rewatch the videos for those topics. And you can always come talk to me, during class, before, after class. I am happy to help you. Just got to come talk to me. Let's finish up number 17 now that I've gone off on a little tangent. We do want to take a moment to rewrite this because the variable isn't first, and I always want to see the variable first when I have an answer. N is greater than or equal to 11. Hey, 11's there. So we can put our circle at 11, fill it in because it is or equal to, and greater than means our arrow is to the right. In number 18, we have b plus 15 is less than negative 5. We need to subtract 15 from both sides, and that gets us b is less than negative 20. Negative 20 is on our number line, and this has already got the variable first, so we can put our open circle at number 20, or at negative 20, sorry. We're not going to fill that in. There's no or equal to. It is less than, so our arrow goes to the left. At this point, I invite you to pause and attempt numbers 19 to 22. As usual, I'm going to hit these a little faster now. So we have n plus 16 is greater than 7. We're going to subtract 16 from each side. That gets us n is greater than -9. -9 is on this number line. It's just not marked. It's between -10 and -8. So we put an empty circle where -9 is. Greater than is to the right. And we have no need to fill that circle in. In number 20, we have -20 plus r is less than or equal to -31. We will have to add 20 to both sides here in order to solve. That gets us r is less than or equal to -11. Whoops, haven't done that before. Sorry. Accidentally hit my home button while I was writing here. -11 is on our number line, so we've got a good solution. We put a filled in circle. Oh, once we remind the iPad that we actually are working here. There we go. Put a filled in circle at -11, and we put the arrow to the left. In 21, we're going to have to add 18 to both sides. Wow, that is really badly written. Let me rewrite that 8. That'll get us r is less than, -13. -13 is on the number line. It's over here. Less than is to the left. No or equal to, so we're not going to fill this in. And the last problem for today, we do need to rewrite this as a plus 3 is greater than or equal to -7. We'll subtract 3 from both sides to get a is greater than or equal to -10. -10 gets a circle. It gets filled in. And our arrow goes to the right.